All right, it is movie review time again, and today is January the 25th of 2023, and you'll understand in a moment why I've given you the date. So this review is going to cover Disney's Pinocchio from 2022. Now this premiered in September, and I started watching it, and I got maybe about 25 minutes into it, and I stopped. And I finally, yesterday, watched the rest of the movie. So we're talking an extended time period that I just did not come back to it. One of the reasons I went in and revisited it is because it has received some Razzie nominations, one for Worst Picture of 2022. So, as you can tell, before the nominations came out, if I've had this long of a time period in between, I wasn't liking the movie in the first place. And I can fully understand after completing it why it received this nomination. It's bad. It's really bad. And the bad thing about it is it comes from Disney, who should know better. You don't have to make all your animations into live actions. They've done some good ones. They've done some bad ones. This is definitely on the bad side. Tom Hanks plays Geppetto. He was not good. I mean, he did not have a good year in 2022. In a previous review for the movie Elvis, to me, that was about his character, was about the worst part, or how he portrayed his character was about the worst part of the movie, even though it's received a Best Picture nomination. I did not like his role in that. So that's that. Pinocchio. And A Man Called Otto was, I mean, not bad. It's not great. So he almost went a 3 for 3 in stinkers for 2022. And then on top of it, Robert Zemeckis. I mean, you look at his career of what he has directed. He's directed Forrest Gump, Contact, the Back to the Future movies, Castaway, The Polar Express, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I mean, his career is just amazing in what he's done, and this is just a low point. I'm not sure what happened. I think if I remember from the credits, he wrote, or at least he shared writing duties with a partner, but it just was not good. They tried to throw some jokes in there. There was a Chris Pine joke, which was just horrible. I groaned when I heard that. And like I said, the acting was not good. Some of the special effects were not good. Pinocchio was, his animation was not bad. One of the things that really killed me, and again, I know sometimes we make these live action movies, you're trying to set it different from the original. You don't want to copy it. But When You Wish Upon a Star, sung by Jiminy Cricket, it's not sung by Jiminy Cricket in the movie. And that was one of the things I didn't like about it. And I'm sorry, but I don't know. That's such a classic song, sung by such a classic character. And to take it away from that character, I just didn't like how it was done. Then they, and there's probably more than what I saw, but, they're trying to, let's see if we can throw some Easter eggs. If you know what Easter eggs are, these like references to other shows or movies within that, whatever the movie is, references to previous things. So they're trying to throw some Easter eggs in there. And there was one scene with Geppetto has made a bunch of clocks, and they're cuckoo clocks, and when they all go off, it's not a cuckoo bird, but it's characters from Disney movies and things, and I don't know, it's just over-the-top stuff like that. When you've got people like this who have really made successful movies in their career, they just should know better. They should be able to step back and go, this is just not working. Normally, they'll test stuff like, a lot of times they'll test movies and things before they put them out, put them in front of a test audience. I don't know if they did this, because I would think the test audience would have given them ample notes of things they needed to correct and change. So it also tells you a lot where they said, we're just going to put this straight on streaming. Now, I know their excuse would be, well, we're trying to give people something that will bring them to the streaming service. but I really think they did not trust it enough to put it into the movie theater, because it would have lost a bunch of money. It just really would have. It would have stunk up the box office. So they just said, well, we'll throw it on streaming. But it just shouldn't have been made in the first place. It just really should not. If you have not seen it yet, I don't recommend you seeing it. Now, I have not watched this yet, but there was another Pinocchio movie from last year. It has been nominated for Best Animated Film. It's on Netflix. I'm going to try and catch that soon and give you an idea of what I think of that. But obviously, from what I've seen, it seems to be a much more liked, loved version of Pinocchio. So I don't want to say too much because I haven't seen it. But this version, Disney's version of Pinocchio, I do not like at all. There's just not much to like about it. I'm going to give it 0 out of 5 stars. It was just that bad.